I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing well. So we've got the rapid capture event to do. We still got one day that's not gonna be unlocked until tomorrow, but that's fine. But yeah, Inazuma, number 3, and then presumably Sumeru, presumably Fontaine again? I don't know. Natlan and Nodcry. And hi, Fenty. I'm sorry, but I'd really need to get the event done. Anyway, and then we'll probably be doing the stuff. The test runs. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. We might do some hangout events. Let's do it. All right. The cameras are in position, and our actors are also ready to go. All you have to do is do your thing. You know, actually, yeah, Miko's probably gonna be. Nah, we'll go with Raiden. All right, let's see if there's like something to this other than just walking and attacking. Touch the guiding lights. Okay, well. So far, just the walking. This is very thrilling gameplay, I know. Very exciting. So once again, just the is this basically the exact same as the Fontaine one, except I'm pretty sure it's basically the exact same. Even with the ending of walking towards the camera. It's the exact same as the Fontaine one, except in I don't know, Cloud Ruler Temple, whatever it's called. All right. You know, my movement was not this smooth. Because you had to turn the camera, right, in order to keep the camera in the shot. And so my movement was not this smooth. It didn't even record what I actually did. Okay. This may be the worst event in Genshin history. Sorry. I'm sure there are plenty of people who absolutely love it. But what the heck, man? Nilo, sure. Character as a catalyst user, a hydro character, the traveler, or the mannequin. Oh, no, this is Natlin. Oh, we gotta go with different characters. Okay. Going to satisfy all the different options. No. So we've got 3 hydrocatalyst users. We got Nilu. Oh, well, both of the potential trial characters. All right, maybe this time it'll be a little bit more interesting. I apologize for it not being very interesting, but anyway. Actors will appear during certain themed shoots. Make sure the designated actions match the rhythm of the actor's movements. Follow the movement rhythm. Right. Wait. Right. Left. Up. Down. Right. Up. Down. Right.
Bow your head.
Wait, so when do I use the elemental skill?
Silence. Bow your head.
I don't know what that... Okay. Whatever. It's fine. I don't understand, but that's fine. Left, up, skill. Right, left, up. Right, left, up. Right, okay. Different pattern.
Positions.
You poor lost lamb. Leave this place.
Forest, protect us.
I mean, I did the thing.
Leave this place.
I don't know why that took longer, but sure.
Silence.
Carving waves.
Once again, this was not what was actually done. But okay. You don't design this event. I'm sorry, but it is just bad. Use the same character to participate. Character is a polearm user, claymore user, the traveler, or the mannequin. Well, Hmm. Hmm. Could use Ino. No, we'll go with Varka. We haven't done the Sumeru one. Is Sumeru too stuffy? Is that the issue? During certain theme shoots, yellow and red guiding lights will appear. The shoot will begin the moment you touch the first yellow guiding light. Please ensure that the red guiding light is your final target and that you touch it while sprinting. Well, at least I can sprint in this one. I don't have to walk. Can't plunge attack though. Can we mix it up at least a little bit? Oh, we don't have any stamina, do we? Like, when was the last time you watched a short or a TikTok or a Vine, if you're old enough to remember those, and it was just the person doing the same thing over and over again? Because that's the whole point, right? Is that we're supposed to be making shorts that are Teyvat inspired, or that are themed in is existing in Teyvat. You'll note that I was actually sprinting the entire time. So this is not even how what happened. Thanks for recording the thing that I didn't do. And then showing me this thing that I didn't do. And telling me, "Oh, what a good job with that thing that you did that we discarded." The Great Azure Sea. So we're back to Fontaine for this, huh? Do another Fontaine one? That'd be 3. I mean, of course we gotta do Fiorina. She's the star. Because it's the red light. We gotta make sure we sprint. Even though it's not actually gonna show what we did. You don't have to put on the red light, Roxanne. You don't have to put on the red light. I'm gonna intentionally mess up the shoot, and somehow it's gonna be fixed, no matter what. Put on the red light, Roxanne. Put on the red light. Yeah, sure. So the only thing that you actually have any control over, I was gonna say, is the camera angle, but no, you can also choose which character. No, sir, I don't like it. If you're old enough to get that reference, you're too old for the internet. Go home. Be with your wife. Yeah. I wasn't filming anything, though. You were just pretending that I was filming things. At least we're getting plenty of Fremos. Boy, do I need all the help I can get. Especially because of this. Especially because of this. Lisa's in the shop. I gotta not... I missed too many chances with the standard banner 4 stars, and that's not ideal. Well, what am I even doing? Hangout event. What do we do? What am I gonna get? Sure. Oh, goodness. Lots of options, huh? Hopefully this doesn't take the rest of the stream. But I guess we'll see. But it's gonna be back to hangout events, I guess. For streams for the rest of this cycle. Or maybe we'll do some exploring in Dornman Port.
She looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
Do you know Yae Miko well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating.
I can't let you join. I'm trying to do the hangout events. I'm sorry.
I guess this is a weakness of mine.
It's okay. Let's just ignore her.
You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid...
I have to be making progress. I need my Fremos.
Everything should be fine.
I've only got 50 pulls saved up. And that's, it's only enough for reaching pity. Which, the way things have been going, probably gonna need to go to hard pity twice in order to get the new character. Actually, Yae Miko's not all that bad. Not all bad. Let's steer clear of Yae Publishing.
Really?
Yae Miko's not all bad.
Well, it's a relief to hear that. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yae Publishing House.
What is it?
They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them.
Are you sure you're supposed to be
chose me, but it's my job.
telling me this information?
Just like that. Yae Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yae Publishing House.
Anyway, we can hang out once I'm done with this this leg of the hangout event.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and
This leg, this path, this route, whatever.
I just hope I don't have another run-in with you know who at the Yae Publishing House later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time.
I love the ear twitches, by the way.
Often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
Adorable. I'll stay and keep you company. I'll go keep watching Yae Publishing. I'll stay and keep you company.
Great. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective. Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good looking and had a lovely voice. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's your take?
Oh boy. Sounds like she's falling in love.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I think it makes sense. I'll reply like this then. It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life. I urge you to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you, no matter where that may be.
More professional than I expected.
What? Really? But that's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arise, you have to capitalize on them right away. I imagine it's the same in love. That's my suggestion, anyway. Come on, let's read the next letter.
What does this one say?
My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot.
See, now this is one that I would absolutely
If this is a dispute
not be
between
able to
neighbors,
answer.
It must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The
I guess
proper policy
be
is to resolve
direct,
it without
not
delay.
subtle.
The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Do you think that makes sense?
Perhaps take a softer tone.
That makes sense too. Giving the neighbor an ultimatum would likely harm the relationship between them.
But the important part is to be direct.
How many hints the writer gives him, the neighbor won't return the money. In that case, how about we reply like this? Why not ask to borrow some money from your neighbor? Any sum he agrees to lend you can be used to offset the amount he owes. Even if he refuses to lend to you, at least by asking to borrow from him, you are sending him the message that your own financial position is far from optimal, and he will be unlikely to ask you for money again in the near future.
Are you sure that will work?
I don't know, but it's worth a try. The most important thing
Actually,
is to have the courage to resist.
Pretty good idea.
And not give the other person the impression that you're someone they can take advantage of. And we're done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Narukami Island, and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance. So, this is from one of my troops?
Is it someone you know?
Most likely, but I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yae Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process. So I can't be sure who exactly this is. Anyway, let's keep reading.
The soldier has a crush on
I
Goro.
turned a blind eye to the Vision Hunt Decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narukami Island. I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The Resistance has treated me well, and I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate, but my hometown tugs constantly at my heartstrings. How should I reply to him?
You'll have to answer this one, Goro. I can't help you this. I'd tell him to go back home. I mean, you can still... Yeah, you know, it's going to be long distance with the friendships, but he's clearly longing for home. And it's going to be under the shogunate no matter what. You know? Like, that's kind of the whole thing with the Resistance, is that the Resistance succeeded in their goals. And now... Anyway.
Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. But if making them stay causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the Vision Hunt Decree? I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island has changed. You should go back and visit. That should do it.
Goro, are you okay?
I'll be okay. Come on, let's finish the rest of the letter.
I guess, yeah, visiting probably a good idea before they,
Thanks to you, writing the responses went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the Yaoi Publishing House,
they're
shall
unsure.
we?
Ah, great. That's all the replies for this round accounted for. Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Goro.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can. Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi Island with me? I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay, I don't want them to leave without saying goodbye. Kazuha
You
wants
could
to
have
be the
included that in the
his past
response. I'm
can
just
never be
saying.
broken, even after they part ways. But maybe I'm scared he might be wrong. People can change quickly, and I worry that the next time I meet my comrade, who fought so bravely alongside me, there will already be some distance between us.
Let's go visit them together.
Great. Then let's head off whenever you're ready.
You'll remember me when the west wind moves on the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky when we lie in fields of gold. Wait, I thought crops couldn't be grown here. Seem to be able to be grown crops. I think I ever paid attention to this area. So she took her love for to gaze around on the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came
And
down
Captain of Swordfish too. General Captain.
upon
Are
the
you here to inspect the
fields of gold.
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has
No,
some
I've
downtime.
made promises
General Goro.
lightly.
Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever.
What the
But we
heck?
haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories.
Actually, I've had something
He
on my
in
mind.
disguise?
Wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest. And besides, everyone's vacations come at different times and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh?
We all go through it. It's part of life.
I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity. That's all.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
We're your troops, General Goro. You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice. Long live the resistance!
Vive la résistance! Oh, is that why they gave him that mustache?
That's
And
way
the interesting accent for Inazuma. Viva la résistance!
I won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Been some that I broken. Joking around with soldiers for a time, you hear approach.
Ah, General
But
Goro.
I swear in the
I believe
days
Hiroaki's been hoping to
to
catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time.
lying
Never saw you return.
fields of gold.
Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Fields of gold.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp. Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs.
So,
Sure, that
does he
means
not
I'll
know
always
that
be
he's
with
secretly
you
Muzhina?
time, but in no time
Is
at
this-
all, we'd be the best of friends again.
Does he not actually read the advice column that he writes for?
General goods, handy and cheap.
General Goro, I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree, and so much disappointment in Narukami Island for supporting it. But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
Muzhina? I don't recognize that name.
Miss Hina? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
General Goro,
Come on, don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General.
You walk with the soldier to the seashore.
I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Goro.
Take care. That was okay. Or should
Oh,
I
I
say,
didn't look up.
it was for the best. This
Need
is
to
how
do
it
that.
should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face. Just like this.
We smile when we part, so that we may smile when we meet again. Now, isn't that nice? So, there was full amnesty for all members of the Resistance, right? This isn't, Ooh, tree shard.
Full throttle!
So, Venti, if you're still here, do you wanna... What? There's the Mora. Took a long time. I don't know why. I have had Mawika for like a year and a half now. And she's been kind of my primary miner.
Let's get down to business.
I still get into that mindset of spin to win. Which, I mean, I guess if you're using her skill state.
Rev the engine!
Then yeah, it's still spin to win.
Lockdown!
Oh. But I don't know why I'm trying to spin to win when she's not on her motorbike. All right. Well, it doesn't look like Venti is here, or if he is. He doesn't wanna join me.
Try and stop me.
So go ahead and do various other things.
Let's get down to business.
You know, kind of funny. I finally got an Akasha thing set up, so where I can actually capture people's Akasha profiles and show them on stream, so you don't have to guess at what I'm looking at. But nobody asking me to review their characters today. It's okay. Maybe next time. Alma is a Dendro support character who enables her party members to trigger Lunar Bloom reactions and enhances Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, and Lunar Bloom reactions. When Lama is in the party, Bloom reactions triggered by the party members are converted to Lunar Bloom, which provides the party with valuable Verdant Dew on top of the standard reaction effects. Lama herself and certain characters can utilize their talents or consume Verdant Dew to deal Lunar Bloom damage to opponents. This damage can trigger critical hits. When Lama's elemental skill is tapped, she summons a Frostgrove Sanctuary, which deals continuous Dendro damage to opponents and lowers their Dendro and Hydro resistance. Oh, I didn't know about that. When Lauma's elemental skill is held, she consumes all Verdant Dew and gains Moonsong stacks based on the Verdant Dew consumed. Moonsong helps her elemental bursts generate more Pale Hymn stacks. After Lauma uses her elemental burst, she grants nearby party members a fixed number of Pale Hymn stacks, which increase the Bloom, Lunar Bloom, Burgeon, and Lunar Bloom damage dealt. Alright, what do we gotta do?
With one heart, we pray.
Use elemental skills to consume Verdant Dew.
Receive my blessing. For the everlasting curse.
Easy peony. Alright. Naruhida. I guess Nahida would be the on-fielder in this case.
Forest,
Take yourself to home.
witness the power of Gua.
Out of my way.
You poor lost lamb. With
I was supposed to hold it.
we pray.
Sharing my knowledge.
It's fine.
Yeah. Committed to memory.
No, my sword! Ring cutter!
A bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Lush as the moon, by the frostman of old.
Grow.
Easy peony. Primo gems. Okay, so we can skip the basic tutorial for Nefer. Nefer is a Dendro damage dealer who enables her party members to trigger Lunar Bloom reactions and who can consume Verdant Dew created by Lunar Bloom reactions to deal Lunar Bloom damage. Lunar Bloom reaction. When Nefer is in the party, Bloom reactions triggered by party members are converted to Lunar Bloom, which provides the party with valuable Verdant Dew on top of the standard reaction effects. Nefer herself and certain characters can utilize their talents or consume verdant dew to deal lunar bloom damage to opponents. This damage can trigger critical hits. After Nefer uses her elemental skill, she will enter a special shadow dance state. While in this state, Nefer can consume verdant dew and hold the attack button to initiate phantasm performance, dealing massive lunar bloom damage to opponents. After some time, or after initiating a maximum of 3 phantasm performances, Nefer will exit the shadow dance state. When the party's moon sign level is Ascendant Gleam, Nefer's elemental skill will cause nearby dendrocores to be converted into Seeds of Deceit. For a certain time thereafter, all nearby characters will instead generate Seeds of Deceit when triggering lunar bloom reactions. When Nefer finishes charging her charged attacks, she will absorb nearby seeds within a set AoE, which will grant her Veil of Falsehood effects, increasing phantasm performance damage. The party's moon sign is Ascendant Gleam by default during Nefer's character trial. Nefer's elemental burst deals AoE dendro damage and consumes all Veil of Falsehood effects to increase this elemental burst instance's damage. Okay.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting.
You on this? Rocket, pew pew! Look at you!
Very interesting solution to the fact that Nefer
It ends here. You pour nice land with
is so squishy. Nefer teams are so squishy.
Water bucket on a rock.
it all adds up. It all falls into place.
Have the shielder slash healer,
Within.
Diona,
Forest,
take care of that.
protect us by the frostman.
Rocket time! Yeah, Diona special!
Can I the truth?
That said, it seemed I don't know. I don't understand fridge teams, to be perfectly honest. That just seems like it's not a good idea. That's what fridge teams are, right? Dendro, Hydro, and Cryo. Although then again, I'm not really a fan of triple element teams unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, there's that. So, let's say we explore some more in the Dornman port area. Shall we? Oh yeah, there were some quests. There was like a quest, I think, over here that someone had. That's, I'm sure, gonna be like 5 hours long and be agonizing, all for this common chest. Have a cup of tea first. There's no need to rush this. Just take your time and to hone your skills and think over the solutions. And one day, it'll all come together, and you'll find the inspiration you need. Work on my skills? I really like your relaxed, take it easy approach. Well, since you clearly look like you belong on a battlefield, I'd say refining your marksmanship skills is exactly the kind of practice you need. The best marksmen grow up on lead and gunpowder? Skip just one day of practice and your aim starts to slip. What do you say to a quick round? See how you're feeling today. Sure. Give me a second then. I'll get the training rounds and targets prepped. Okay, so apparently not. Well, I don't have any. I mean, you would. Okay. The sensitivity was too high. Okay. I was gonna say that I don't have any firearms on me, but actually, we have quite a nasty one. Erosion.
War makes a lot of problems go away, so you can never have too.
Okay. It's a new one. That's very different. Alright, mark on my skills. Oh, looks like you found your rhythm after just a few practice shots. That's some talent you got there. Up for another round of target practice? Of course. That's the spirit. Give me just a second to get everything set up. I'll be ready for you in no time. You know, one thing I don't like about modern game design is that it's just too easy. Especially with live service games, which, yeah, Genshin counts as a live service game. It is a gacha game after all. Just point and click. There's no real skill expression involved here. There's no real chance that you have a challenge that some players just won't be able to do. Or some players will need a little bit of help with, or will have a difficult time doing.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Because if you're missing content, then that means less money for the game design company. Or for, anyway. The regular practices probably aren't cutting it for you anymore. How about I bring in a real pro, and you two can pit your skills against each other? Sure. That settles it then. I'll go get Ursula. It's okay for the player to fail. And that notion just seems completely lost these days. A real pro, okay. How come you're taking so long, huh? Are you on controller? Probably. Although, yeah, I mean, that is also a factor with Genshin, is some people play on controller. And I guess talking about like Spiral Abyss and especially Stygian Onslaught, yeah, there are players who will fail in that, but I'm talking more like overworld challenges. No. But I think that's cheating, but okay. I mean, at the moment, I'm kind of a little bit more of a PNGtuber. Oh, hey, Lowen. Are you here to cause pain? Oh, hello, Honorary Knight. What exactly are you doing? Exactly what it looks like. Shooting practice. I am the vice captain of the ranged company, after all. Personally, I much prefer the thrill of getting up close and personal for a good fight. But it wouldn't do to neglect our bread and butter here at the ranged company. In that case, what's with the apple? Now what's with the apple? He's insane. Oh, it's not me doing the practice, it's those two. Hey, is that aim steady yet? My hands won't stop shaking. And my eyes, I can't keep them steady. You're the target? What if they miss? Huh, a little pressure is the best motivation, right? Besides, their ammo won't hurt me. If that's the case, why are they shaking? Because if they miss, they'll have to undergo my special training afterwards. Oh my goodness. I want to work on my skills some more. Look at you. Looks like someone's developed a taste for shooting. The regular practices probably aren't cutting it for you anymore. How about I bring in a real pro and you two can... sure? Oh. It's the same one. Only we don't get a chest now. At least I can read the dialogue, right? Easy peony. I think the honorary knight's marksmanship would be... Oh, to think the honorary knight's marksmanship would be this formidable. Impressive. Your rhythm and accuracy are on point. Okay. Alright, I think this is going to be the last one. Well, hello. I've been so busy, and I still haven't gotten around to cleaning up the windmill. My wind glider skills are gonna slip if this keeps up. Wanna have a gliding competition? Sure, that sounds great. Ready when you are. I mean, don't you have a job to do? But, okay. Repair 9 windmills in 120 seconds. Okay. Oh, okay. That just being near them repairs them. Sure. Hello? Or apparently not. What? That could have been bad. If, didn't work out the way I'd hoped it would, but it did work out the way I hoped it would. So everything was A-okay. Easy peony. Bye. Take care. So long. Farewell.
Makes a lot of
Auf
problems.
Wiedersehen, good night.
Never have too much
I
work.
hate to go and leave this pretty side. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. The Royal Steward. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. Do, 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 do. I hate to go and leave this pretty side. Good night. Good night. Actually, how does it go? It's been a long time since I've seen The Sound of Music.
Take me up.
You know, as big as the gap was in the movie, in real life, the age gap was actually much bigger between I forget his name, but Captain Von Trapp and Maria was what goes though? So many people just do not understand. Especially guys think that what attracts women is the same stuff that attracts them. And that is not the case at all. Oh. Well, hello. We're probably not actually going to do this quest, but it's good to have it on the back burner. I wouldn't know, Odolph. The knights have already been there more times than I can count. You wouldn't know, Odolph. Ugh. Well, I've been in Chnesnaya lately. This is actually the first I've heard that the knights have all been to the lighthouse. So what happened? Hey, Lord Epion. I mean, you were here though. Unless it was a different Lord Epion. What do you think? The alarm in the old lighthouse still flickers from time to... What do you think? The alarm in the old lighthouse still flickers from time to time. First, Winslow would shout, "The Abyss! It's the Abyss!" Knights took him seriously and went in fully armed, only to find there wasn't a single trace of the Abyss. After running back and forth like that a few times, they were completely worn out. If you ask me, it's just the old alarm mechanisms beneath the lighthouse wearing down. But, well, there have been some rumors lately. Also, just to be clear, you're not obligated to come by the streams. Even if you did miss it, there's no need to apologize. It's just, you know, if you have the time and if it would be enjoyable for you, then you can come in and say hi. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays are Grand Bazaar in the morning, Genshin at night. Tuesdays, Fields of Mystria in the morning, and Albion Online at night. Thursdays, Palia in the morning, and it used to be Slime Rancher at night, but now it's going to be Albion Online, at least for the foreseeable future. Or do you mean like personal rules, not like streaming rules? Because personal rules, I don't really play games off stream. Like there's this rule that I think it was Asmongold said, where it's like, oh, you only play one game, or you only do dailies for one game. And yeah, that's... I mean, if you're gonna have a second job, if you're gonna have a video game as a second job, you probably don't want a third and a fourth and a fifth as well. You know, so but I think that's a good standard as well. Which, you know, obviously Palia, they really want you to be logging in every day. That's the case for most games these days. Most games that have any sort of online element, there's gonna be dailies. And it's kind of ridiculous to expect yourself to, you know, to try and do that for half a dozen different games. There's just not enough time in the day for that, and there's much more important things to do. You know. Speaking of, I need to finish my final programming project. Get it uploaded and start working on my resume so I can get myself a job. Oh goodness. What kind of rumors could that be? Rumors that the ghosts of knights fallen in battle long ago are the ones still seen wandering there. Ghosts? Whoa, you two. Don't yell when you're talking about scary things. You guys are even scarier than ghosts. Sorry, Paimon didn't mean to. It's alright. Conversations are always livelier with more people. And you are... the legend himself. Thank you very much. You introduce yourselves to the group at the table. Yeah. Kinda busy. Traveler and Paimon. I see. Oh, I see. By the way, how is Winslow doing these days? He was terrified by the light from the alarm. Living in the old lighthouse with mechanisms going off all the time would drive anyone crazy. I've heard he's been acting a little crazy lately. Then again, you could say that's his well-deserved punishment. Why do you even care about him? Well, we can't just leave the alarm mechanism as it is. As a matter of fact, I live near the old lighthouse. And besides, there might be something else down there. I won't be able to rest easy until we go and check it out. We can't just leave poor old Winslow stuck there either, right? You want to help Winslow? Just so we're clear, the area below used to be an ancient battleground. I'm not risking my life down there. Besides, even the Knights of Favonius have checked it out, and the problem still hasn't been solved. That means we'll need someone even more reliable than Knights. Say, a great hero who saved Mondstadt in the past, for example. All according to Keikaku, eh? And where exactly could anyone find a hero like that? Look no further, for the great hero is standing right here. Oh no, they're coming for our heads. Well, you do happen to be here, and you know what they say. There is no greater beauty to be found in this world than that of verse and chance. To be honest, even if you're not here, I was planning on investigating on my own anyway. Brave heroes, forgive my bluntness, but might you possibly entertain my humble requests for help? There are those annoying ghosts. But some stories say ghosts linger only to guard treasures hidden deep in the mountains. Ghosts are demons. By the way, just so we're clear, ghosts are demons, so maybe don't try hunting them down. I mean, obviously, Teyvat has different rules with the ghosts. IRL, if ghosts exist, they're not, the people that you're seeing, that's a demon, using that person's form. Don't go looking for trouble, and there won't be no trouble. That's, I guess, the gist of it. Ooh, treasure! Paimon, that's dangerous. Oh, Paimon the treasure lover. Paimon takes the bait so easily. It's not about the treasure, traveler. That person living in the old lighthouse sounds really miserable. Mm-hmm. Okay. I knew you two wouldn't refuse. Even if there were no treasure at all, I'd still be more than happy to offer some compensation for this adventure. In fact, I should make some preparations myself. Traveler, how about we meet later at the foot of the old lighthouse? That sounds like too much trouble. I'm staying out of it. I've had too much drink and I need to lie down. Go home and get some proper rest, Leonard. Best of luck to you all. And Odolf, even with the traveler around, don't do anything reckless. Of course. I mean, checking out an old lighthouse for ghosts seems to be pretty darn reckless to me, but okay. Once again, Teyvat has different rules.
Feeling down? Then try a cup of this.
Well, unfortunately, doesn't seem like Venti's gonna be coming back anytime soon. Hang out. Not that we have time for that anyway. I gotta get going. I still haven't had dinner. I was supposed to have dinner 7 hours ago, and I still haven't had it. So, yeah, gotta do that, and then get to bed. Tomorrow morning's stream is gonna be late. Again, I'd really hope to catch up today, but it is the way it is. Some stuff's been happening lately, and been a pain, but anyway. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your day... Professional streamer. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your day is a good one, and I will see you later. Friends.